Good morning, everybody. And me, Martin, I'm late 4 minutes, okay? Good nights to see you all here. Martin was the first one to say hello. Cedar, hello. Good luck to everyone. Hope you exceed your goals. My goals, I guess, is to get the same rate I did in practice and to try to stay on for at least 90% of the competition, I would hope so. Oak and Shield, good morning. Spartan says, good morning. Friendly reminder, Windows or Mac auto update set to off. That's right. I did set my, or pause my updates for a week. That would probably be a good idea. Martin says, oh wow, for who plays, not me. Update off. Yep, great reminder. So Martin, you're not going to do this one, right? Or am I mistaken? Rachel, good morning. Cliff, hello. Mary NG, good morning. Herb says hi all. Is everyone looking forward to waking up to a disconnect tomorrow? Wait, well, you don't have to wake up to a disconnect if you never go to sleep in the first place. No, that's terrible advice. JV says hello, good morning, and thank you for all that you do. Thank you so much, JV, and you're welcome. Vegito level 4, if I'm reading your username correctly, that is. Hi Dub, good morning. Hello, good morning to you. Auto update is off for this competition. Yes, there is no offline mode for this competition. It's something we discussed last week. The TLDR is they're trying to figure out if the offline mode is what's causing the disconnects, which the answer is probably no, but hopefully they get all the answers that they need from this one test and they don't have to keep the mode removed for another week. Just trying to find the right way to word that. Hopefully they add it back in, the offline mode option, by next Friday, or this Friday, sorry. Okay, you're not playing. All right. Totally understandable. Homeboy Gaming. Hey, Dub. Good day. Good luck. Thank you. Same to you. Need a bit more luck this time for sure. Narinthira DR says good morning. Hello. Good morning to you. Homeboy says, I'm got into TSP today. Let's fly. There we go. Rahif says, good morning, Dub and everyone. Good morning, Rahif. Cliff says, hard meta plus no auto update. Yeah, it's insane. I don't know why it just happened to land on this competition. I guess they don't really care that it's an easy or hard competition. It doesn't matter to them. They just need to test to see if the offline mode is actually causing the updates. Is this correct? Should be. The event starts in like 3 minutes. Soothe Your Spa says, hi, no NFT built this week? Nope, none this week. My name is Jeff says, morning Dub, morning chat, good morning to you. Girl Gamer says, merry game day all. Or all we can do is pray, yeah. Mr. Trupa, good morning. I'm wondering, well, if anybody is gonna do this with no NFTs required, What's your rate gonna be? What sculpture rate are no NFT people getting? I actually did not hear a single one mentioned during the weekend, or I must have missed it. Like, did anybody actually do sculptures without any NFTs required? Or maybe only Miranda skins or something? Most of the people doing this competition are probably going to have a decent amount of NFTs. Okay. Just a reminder that I am going to the movies this evening. So I was just texting my sister back. No daily challenge for me this week. Knowing me, I'll probably still try to do it, even if I lose like 20 minutes. At least I know there's extra dirt. Erinthera TR 19 per hour without NFT. That's a lie. Mr. Troopa, damn, I hate doing this 24 hours computer on type of comp. Yeah. What movie? We're gonna watch The Running Man. I'm gonna watch it with my sister and my girlfriend, so yeah. I've heard it's alright. But the trailer looked interesting to me, so yeah, I want to watch that one. Okay, competition should have just started. There we go. Got my visualizer on the edge of the screen somewhere. Yep. What am I gonna do for cash? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the red oak was cash boosted. That's right. I'm still gonna do the magic powder rush. Martin says, "Oh, I had to refresh scene. I did not see you stream after refresh you live." Ah, okay. Odd. Yeah. I mean, I saw your screenshot. I don't know why that happened. Wow, we'll see if it even lets me in. Get ready for all the disconnects that's gonna happen in the first 30 minutes since you can't turn on the offline mode. Gonna disconnect anyways. Alright, it's a forest biome. Damn. Here I am just realizing that. Alright, let's see what I can place down. So I do want to set up my magic rush somewhere down here. 5 spots from the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sandula says, how's the power been going over there? Not that great. For some reason, the past week, the power seems to flicker in the morning. Like, it just turns off for 2 seconds and turns on, so everything gets turned off. Computer gets turned off, PlayStation gets turned off. Freaking timers reset. I don't know why. Yesterday there was a power outage for like maybe 15 minutes. So that's a bad sign. Oh yeah, so if the stream suddenly ends, the power probably went out or something. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, I don't know what's been up. Wait, I don't need that yet. Also, I'm running out of money. Get rid of all this. I don't need the oil seep. I will sell it, but like most of you are probably using it, right? Okay. I would like to get rid of that rock, if it's possible. Should be. Yep. People have been getting disconnected even in the practice server. There's still globes out there. Magic powder. I was trying to get like one more Master Wizard just so I can have an even 10. I know I could use the Sorcerer's Hut too. What can I sell for cash? A road? Yeah, that'll do it. 10,000 wages. Well, that'll be a problem, but I'll deal with it. I can't even place my dragon where I want to place it. So I guess it'll go here. Jarwo Suzeno, hello. What event now? This is a sculpture meta. Possibly one of the hardest competitions we've had, all things considered. Also 28, hello. I don't know if I said hello to you. So in a moment I will sell another road. There we go. And I can... Well, at least we have auto sell, right? So I can put this on auto sell. I'll place down some of the roads, but I do need cash. Actually, let's see what else I can do. I could put the giant Christmas tree and some other stuff. All the cash boost stuff. There we go, got some cash. Oh, sorry, I didn't really make like a short 5-minute video explaining the competition details. I went over them on stream, but I know not everybody watches the stream. All I can say is it's a hard meta. I can't even exactly remember. Let's see, it was 3 concrete bag. Trying to pay attention to the road placement. It was 3 concrete bag, 1 philosopher's stone, and the red oak wood. That's right. The 1 red oak tree you'll probably need. It seems people are getting globes. I really hope this answers their question. Like, I guess offline mode might not have been the issue, as several people mentioned and expected. Kinda sucks that the team's not even completely sure what the issue could be. I do need to put down the crystal reindeer. We already knew fast forward wasn't the problem, yeah. Oh, and skins.
Without you
I do need both of my dragons. Grasmere, hello. Idub got a globe already. Yeah, you're not the only one I've heard. There's a few people that have gotten one. I haven't gotten one, at least, during the competition. I did get one during practice, I believe. Or was it the daily challenge? It was one of those. Just probably they probably know. I mean, the Townstar team probably knows, but you know, just mention it on the Discord server just in case. Hannon says hi everybody. Hello, Hannon. Let me do this because my sorcerer's hut is gonna go here. And I can have the badges behind it. Oh, that's crooked. There, that should be fine. And for the time being, I can make magic powder. Which items are boosted? For the star boost is sculpture. Just so anybody, if you're coming into this with no plan at all, there's like almost no chance you can make sculpture. I mean, even some of the very good players are having issues trying to get a good sculpture rate. I guess he'd be lucky enough to make 1 or 2 per hour, but this is really one of those competitions where you need to plan ahead, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. Just I know there's a couple of players that just wing it on these competitions. It's tough for this one. I mean, that's probably tough in general. But yes, sculpture, which is a brand new item, is a star boost. As for cash boost, I think red oak is the way to go, I believe. Though it does require 10 water. There are other cash boosts, but I think we established that they are not really worth it because they're high tier items. Cedar's PC aiming for 5 per hour. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, I'll start crafting energy. I really should start crafting wood and lumber. But I'm just trying to set this other stuff up. Trying to set up the structure so there's no mistakes later. Bonk tree. Okay, now I'll work on the lumber setup. This time I'll build the ATV early, because last time it was like the last thing I built. I almost forgot about it actually. I guess I'll put the sheep pens too. So they're all facing south, so I need to rotate them 3 times. I got no space for the lumber. But yeah, Cliff asked what raid I'm aiming for. Take a guess. Everybody take a guess. I guess the Super Dub Club supporters know what my rate is, but how many sculptures do you think I can make? Though I've seen what potentially first place will get, and holy crap, I'm nowhere near that. You know who I'm talking about. I'll be lucky to get top 10 on this one, I think. Usually get 10 times of what I get, so 50 to 60. I usually get 10 times of whatever the no NFT rate is, I think. I doubt I usually get 10 times of what you get, though. But no, not that high. That's probably what I should be making. Well, no, that's it would be too high. I got very close to what I wanted to make. Cedar says I'm aiming for 1200. I'm rusty. Oh, that's alright. I mean, you're aiming to win. That's good. There's the NFT reward for this one too, I believe. Am I still making too much wood? Oh, that's why. That makes sense. Well, let's do this for now. Oh, I gotta move this, huh? Oh well, okay. I have to. I have to do it. Little bit of a mistake, but it's fine. Actually, I don't even think I'll get top 10 just of because of the no offline mode thingy. But who knows? If everybody has the same issues that I will probably have, then it'll balance itself out. So it's kind of who either gets luckier or who can manage to pay more attention or something like that. But to answer that question, I am aiming for 38 sculptures per hour. That is what I was able to do at practice after like maybe, how long did I have it running? Like maybe 8 or 10 hours is when I saw the 38 per hour. So hopefully that happens again, that same rate. Or at the very least 37 per hour. I think that's close enough. Like I said, what would really hurt is like if I try to stay up and I go to sleep like at 3 in the morning and then I get disconnected like at 3:30 in the morning. And I don't check it for like how many hours, right? Like, yeah, I guess that would suck. Now, if I go somewhere, I probably drive somewhere, I'll probably just check it from my phone with the remote desktop view. I just build everything and just worry about turning stuff on after.
Don't you ever walk away.
There's so much going on with this build that this is not one like that I would explain what I'm doing. It is similar to both the Philosopher's Stone and the Paper Bag Meta, of course. Oh, wrong mine. I'm gonna have passive bamboo shoots, passive vanilla beans, passive gold ore, passive limestone. You know how it is with the pottery shops, always have the clay lumps and the water drums and the energy. Passive water drums for the mines and passive energy for those as well. They just have to pick up lumber. As much passive as I possibly can. Oh yeah, the passive silica, passive fruit oil. I do know some people are not making any glue. And those are going to be the real winners for sure. The people that don't have to make glue. Because that'd be a massive space saver. Wait, before I build the boxing facilities, there's the thrifty boxing. Yep. Thrifty boxing. So I'm just using up all the lumber, huh? Let me move this warehouse. How can they bypass the glue? You don't actually need glue in this meta if you have money. That's one way to say it. But no, if you have the rare stationary shops, those don't require glue. So if you have enough of them, you can make eco paper with no glue. It would just require bamboo shoots and I think the water drum. So yeah, it's by using only rare stationary shops. C Colonel says thoughts on doing an ice block build instead of sculptures. I did hear a couple people say this. If you have a diamond water pump, you're probably in a good position, and it probably would be probably not as good, but close to as good of doing a sculpture build. But without the diamond water pump, if you're doing like a no NFT ice block build, I don't really think you'll get enough stars. What would that be? I don't think you would even beat a 2 per hour sculpture build. Right? What was sculptures at? 290,000 stars? Right? Double checking. Yeah, 290,000 stars. If you make an ice build with no NFTs, except maybe Miranda skins, right? I don't think you can, or maybe you can match the stars of a two sculpture per hour. Not mainly no NFT. So like you probably would get top 1200 if you can stay online, because that's the main thing that's gonna get people. They can't stay online. But it's not gonna be that great. But I did hear some people are probably gonna try to do that. And the crystal reindeer, sorry. If you have the diamond water pump and the crystal reindeer and you're doing an ice build, you might have a better shot at that than trying to do a sculpture build. But without those NFTs, it's not that good. But I mean, if any of you want to try that, go ahead. But of course, let us know how it went. I'm interested to know. Money can bypass everything? Yeah, just about. Now, if you have a good amount of skill, you won't need to spend as much money for sure on those high rankings. That's how it goes. Rare sculptures do seem like an interesting challenge, at least. Yeah, I've heard mostly people complaining about it. Now, for me, with all these NFTs, not as bad. It's actually somewhat similar to the last competition. But without any NFTs, I'm sure it's quite a challenge. This is one of those no NFT builds that would take me at least 2 days to do a decent one. Usually when I do the no NFT build showcases, I only spend 1 day on them, just so you guys know. Like, I usually only spend Sundays. Or maybe I'll start planning Saturday and build it Sunday. There are some of them where I do spend 2 days just trying to continue improving it. There are some difficult ones like that. But usually I would just spend 1 day. And then on my own personal build, if I do it, if I don't do it before the updates, I usually spend 1 day on it. But if I do it before the update, I'll usually spend 2 days. And before the update means that it's possible to do it like on Wednesday or Thursday. That's not going to be an option for like anyone this week. Like, you know, like sometimes you guys will start practicing on Wednesdays or Thursdays on the practice build. You're not going to be able to do that because you have to stay online for this one, unless you're not doing this competition. Now, of course, you can practice using the planner, of course. I know some of you are practicing using the planner, using the production prediction if you have access to that, and it's helping out. So yeah, you could do that, of course. Wilson, hello, by the way. Okay, I need to cool it on the lumber a little. I do need some wood production. I could get rid of that road and just put a wood shed right here. Maybe try to remember. Garment specialist. I think I had a garment specialist turned off. I think that was it. I still need cash for all these buildings. I don't know how much more cash I need. So I'll keep this running for probably until all this stuff gets built out, actually. And keep it running. I'll go ahead and start turning these on though. The planner looks great so far. Thanks, Stub. You are welcome. Glad to hear it. I was gonna push an update for it yesterday to fix some bugs that some people found. Either I will do that tonight or I'll probably just wait until tomorrow. And I am working on a new feature which will be available on the update, but it's still kind of a work in progress. I need some people to test it. It is going to be another premium feature though, especially right now since it's like not done, like it needs more testing. But the idea is some people don't like, people who are just using production prediction, like they just got full access to the planner and they want to use the production prediction tool. They might have some issues because they accidentally forgot to turn something on, or they missed something that might have needed to have passive clay lumps or something. So this new feature is supposed to kind of inform them that like, hey, you have a building that's missing passive clay lump. It might affect your production, or hey, you forgot to turn this building on, or you have an NFT that you own that if you place it could improve your production rates, stuff like that. It's a diagnostics tool. So we'll see if it actually is helpful enough. I would assume it would be, but it's not been tested enough because it's a new feature that I'm working on. So I'll ask some people to mess around with that. Probably tomorrow's when I'll push the update out. We'll see. I could just push it out in like a couple hours. It's assuming nothing's broken. As far as I've seen, nothing should be broken. Did they not rename them the concrete bags? I thought they did. I was under the impression that they renamed it to concrete bag. It still says concrete on here. Whatever. Alright, start selling ceramic bowls. Pretty sure I have enough cash to get rid of this now. Oh yeah, craft the arts and decor shop. Come on, wrong placement. So the hut will make philosopher stones. Epic arts and decor shop, I think makes candlesticks, I can barely tell. This makes candle. Oh, not candle. Another arts and decor shop. I'm top 10 just from selling powder. Right, haunted porch for passive crude oil, no pumpkins. Silica stand for the cement. So all of these will be crafting glue. Eco paper, they use glue. These two will make cotton yarn. These over here will make fabric yarn. Or fabric yarn. Wool yarn. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Paper bag. The gravel can wait a little bit longer. That has one dirty. Why would it have one dirty? Because of this? Who knows? Yeah, I'm almost done, but there's a couple things I need to build. I also need to get rid of that dragon. Cedar says, plus side to this is leaderboard will be accurate, won't it? Yeah, it should be. If there's no funny business going on, then yeah. Mostly. Yeah, I would say mostly. Keep in mind that people are still getting disconnected. So when they get disconnected, their stars probably get set to 0, and then when they log in, it gets the correct amount, you know, something like that. The same thing that always happens when people reconnect. I think that one's pointing up. I want it pointing to the right. And all these other ones should be making honeycomb. I don't want to rotate them all, but most of these will be facing south. That should work. Now this thing makes mystic matter. Am I still making energy? I don't need any more. Actually, I might need a little bit for the logger house. So I'll go ahead and turn these on. Gravel. I do have one passive water negatively impacting this one. Just to slow it down a little, but I still overproduce gravel. I was trying to produce less. And if I only have one mine running, it doesn't produce enough gravel. Okay, so full passive vanilla beans. Pretty soon I'll make candlesticks and then the philosopher's stones. I could just do that. Also, I kind of killed my lumber production, I just realized that. Don't need the stars and stripes no more. What do you put that in there? So I'm using the rare pottery shops here close to the cement factories because the rare pottery shops don't care about having dirty. Now this one has one dirty. Did it always have that dirty? And I just didn't realize it? Yeah, I just checked the craft time colors setting on my planner. Yeah, that one has one dirty. I didn't even realize that. I need to be using that setting more often. Oh well. Dayon says, hey man, do you know when the conversion will happen from the competition, the dirt, into something usable? Oh, you mean from the daily challenges, the dirt thing? No, there's no timeline for that. Not really. I mean, supposedly the timeline was like by the end of this year, but that always gets pushed back. There's no exact timeline from that when that will happen, other than that is the plan. Mr. Trupa says, so if we're having globe during the night, we're fucked, right? Yeah, yes. Oh. So I should still be making lumber though, yeah. Do I need wood for anything at all? At this point, I don't think so. That's full of wool. I need to clear that out. That's a problem. I can clear this out too. Yeah, because my production's kind of stuck right now. Once I built that last logger house, I think that's it. Ispa says, hello Dub, they remove offline mode. For this week, yes, there's no offline mode. Oops. So I will have one red oak tree farm right here where I happen to have 10 passive water thanks to the Tunnel of Loves. And the red oak will be on a red craft timer because you really don't need that much. Mr. Troopa says not having to do a nuclear plant looks very nice. Yes, makes it much faster. Less cash wasted. It has passive play lump. Yeah, I thought they renamed the concrete to concrete bag. That's what the changelog said, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's cement. I thought it was already cement bag. Okay. I just realized that. Okay. Really? It was just cement? Alright, so cement got changed to cement bag. I thought it was already cement bag. That's how it is in the planner anyways. But alright. Did not even realize that. They only changed the cement bag. Yeah, I thought it was already cement bag. I didn't realize that it was just called cement. That's why I got confused. Cedar says, is there any major roadblocks when making this build without NFT? Trying to balance everything correctly, I think would be the main issue. Like the lumber. You need lumber for 7 different crafts, right? Is what we figured out on Friday. That's really hard to do with no NFT build. And you need wool, but not... well, you need enough wool to make enough wool yarn, but not too much wool yarn. But you also need wool for the paper bag. So you can't have too little wool, and you can't have too much wool. And so how to fix my lumber again? Is one of my mills messed up? This is what happened last time. That might have been it. Or why is my wood rate messed up? Let me reset the production monitor. I think I am done with the build. I just have to figure out why some of the things are broken there. Let me also flush. Okay, good time to flush it. Yeah. Good timing right there. The whole thing is roadblock? Yeah. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Just in case, everything on auto sell. Oh, not cotton. I don't need to sell cotton. Glue yeah, glue shouldn't be sold. Gold will overproduce like crazy. I think honey will overproduce. 30s. Actually, I put wool at 30. Everything should be there, so I need to figure out the wood situation. It shouldn't be overproducing like that. That means something's wrong. Okay. Lumber is too low. Wood is the right number. Pretty sure that's the right number. So... that one's working, that one's working. Yeah. That one's not working. This happened to us last week, right? One of the lumber mills just got stuck. Okay. That should have fixed it. I'm gonna go ahead and flush this. Just so that there's not a bunch of wood there. Everything should be turned on. I'll just end up with the one yellow pottery shop on accident. But hey, the build was working in practice, so I just hope it works the same. I have the full spooky set down to make the beekeepers move faster, and I guess the fabric plants, but this, I think I can rotate to slow down a little. I can rotate this to slow it down a little. No globes for me. I'll reset it one more time. I don't remember if I reset it correctly. So this will be the first test. Finish the build in about 53 minutes. I do not have garment specialist turned on or the greasy wheels. These two sheep pens have one dirty, that is fine. And I don't have the hasty tractor turned on because I'm gonna make too much cotton anyways. I try to slow down the cotton. I have one cotton on a yellow craft timer here on purpose, and then the other one's like as far away as I could possibly put it. Making a sculpture. Have I made any other ones? That was my second sculpture. Okay. I don't remember all the numbers, but honeycomb's definitely higher than that. Yeah, I'll leave this running 10 or 15 minutes or so. I don't think I'll get a completely accurate rate for a couple hours. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Wilson. Right, I was checking that little poll I made a couple days ago. 40 votes, 40% said yes, they're gonna do the competition. 33% said no, 28% said they'll try. They probably can't stay online most of the time. So most people are still gonna do it, obviously. Maybe about like a third won't, I guess. But then like some of those, they say they won and they end up doing the competition anyways. Yeah, I didn't get any disconnects, surprisingly. I just like the way Zbor says it. Ginobili, good morning. I think the experiment has been concluded. Please turn the fast forward function back on. Yeah. Wait, who's winning right now? O-Town? But nobody has sold sculptures yet, yeah. That doesn't look promising. 95. Is it the glue? I think it's the glue. Oh, it's going up. No, I guess it's not the glue. Wait, 105 mystic matter. Oh, I must have still had spare cotton. Yeah, the cotton yarn, the mystic matter is not supposed to be that high. Because if you make too much mystic matter, then you're wasting glue that you need for the eco paper, for the paper bag. All the numbers actually look correct. Well, for the other products, at least, except for paper bag and sculpture. So it's kind of just wasting some glue. I kind of just want to reset it again. It's not going to give me the right number. Even the cotton rate is like a little bit off. But that'll still work. The cotton yarn just doesn't make sense. I'm gonna reset it again. Just wait like another 10 minutes. Or else it's just not gonna make that much sense. So lumber is not overproducing. It should overproduce slowly. So that is strange. I tried to do this with one less mill. That was probably a bad idea. But it worked in practice, so we'll see if it works again. Yeah, because sometimes it stores wood. That slows me down a little. Oh, so how's the build going for people so far? Herb says I just started on my last nuke, so it should go fast from here. Citizen, slow go. I have to reload 3 times. And each reload is like a 3-minute loss, so it adds up. Well, actually, it could be more than 3 minutes. I know some people, they say it takes them like 10 minutes to get in. So like, for me, it doesn't take that long to get back into the game. And I also apparently don't get as many disconnects as others. But like I said, all it takes is a disconnect at the worst time, like minutes after you go to bed and you're not checking the town. And if it stays offline for hours, then yeah, you're kind of screwed. Any guide on how to buy TSP and utility? Should I make a guide for the TSP thing? Like, to use Gala pump? That's like, I could make a video on how to use Gala pump. I talked about it on stream, but an actual video guide, I probably should do that, huh? Like I've done for other things in the past. I have to like I had to begin by like saying not financial advice. I barely know what I'm doing. I can explain it on stream though. And go to, let's see. Noldori, slow but as expected, yeah. Oh, they added a bridge button? What does that do? What does the bridge button do? Oh, it just takes you to Gala Connect. Okay. Sure, while I wait for the production monitor, let me pull up the Gala pump sites, or pump.gala.com. Oh, you guys, I don't know if you remember, but I said I was going to make a video guide for the planner. Yep, that's delayed again. I'm just like Gala delaying stuff. I can wait a little longer. Good thing I made that built-in tutorial though. Wait, which page is it? This one? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna talk a little bit about pump.gala.com, website Gala made. They probably based it off that one coin pump site, which was, I think it was pump.fun or something. I don't exactly remember what it's called, but if you guys have been paying attention to like YouTube and stuff, you've probably seen that pump site. So the simple way to explain this is anybody can make a token, and it's just gonna cost you like 1 Gala plus how much, the amount of Gala you want to spend on buying the token that you just made. So some people just spend 10 Gala, some people spend 100, 1,000, pretty much whatever amount you want, but you can make whatever token you want to make for 1 Gala, and it'll be on this site. From my understanding, whenever you make a token here, I could be wrong. I'm going to talk about what I understand and what I know, but whenever you make a token here, it's not actually a token until it graduates, just to be very clear. If I'm wrong, if somebody wants to correct me, you can correct me. But from my understanding, everything you see here is not an actual token on chain until it graduates. Okay? Yes, you can buy it and sell it as if it was, but you can only buy it and sell it from within this site. And there are penalties, as I mentioned before. If you're selling, there is a penalty called a curving fee or something. It'll say in a moment. So people have been making these tokens mostly just for fun. Like I would say like 99% of these tokens are just shit coins that just people AI generated a picture, or they took a picture that already exists, or maybe they made their own picture, right? Some of these pictures are legit. I'm not going to say they're all fake or anything. And they just made a token. Let's look at, well, why would I look at any of these, right? I made a token. Let's just look at the TSP token, which is the one that I made. But then maybe we can look at another one, I suppose, to at least be fair with this little review. There's probably a search button here somewhere, and I just haven't found it. How many tokens have people made? Oh my gosh, where's TSP? Oh, the search token's right here. I don't use this site that often, okay? So you just, let's look at TSP. You search up TSP, where I think you can search up, can you search up the, oh yeah, okay, you can just search up Townstar Playbook, or Townstar, and it'll show up. There you go. Silly me for not using the site that often. Okay, so yes, I created the TSP token to commemorate the Townstar Playbook, but it will have some utility, which is where if you hold a certain amount of the TSP token, and I've verified your address on the planner, which there's a way to request that on the planner if you don't have full access right now. Then if you're holding, which initially the idea is 10,000 TSP, then you will have full access. But if you ever decide to sell that TSP, then next time you get on the planner, you won't have full access, and then somebody else can have it. Basically, it's like tradable full access keys. That's the way I'm describing it. So it'll have that utility. Whether I can do something else in the future, possibly, but I'm not completely sure yet. So this is the only thing I can confirm that can be done. Oh, I'm not even logged in. That makes sense. Okay, well, that's fine. But yeah, this is the token that I made. Maybe, you know, just watch out for any imposter ones. I didn't make the one called Dubstep Rod. Some random person must have made that one. That has nothing to do with me. It was a good idea, but you know, just a little bit sus and fraudulent to just be making a token, calling it official, and it's not. But okay, whatever. So we'll see how's this doing so far. So it's at 47% progress, which is very good. It's about to be 50%. Probably by today it'll do that. So once this hits a market cap of 1.6 mil Gala is when the token will graduate. Once the token graduates, it'll be available to trade on the DEX that Gala made, which I think is just the Gala Connect site. And then you'll be able to buy it and sell it with no penalties, right? No additional fees. If you want to buy a token here, you will need to connect wallet either using the Gala wallet extension or the MetaMask extension. I would assume most people know how to use MetaMask here. As for the Gala wallets, I can share the link. No, I already did share the link. It's on my Discord server on the announcements. I shared a link there for the actual Gala wallet extension. I had to ask Duck Sunny like what's the actual link to get it, and that was a link. So yeah, if you use the Gala wallet extension, you just log into your Gala wallet just the same as you would log into your Gala Games account. Then you connect your wallet here, you do a signature, and that's, you know, it's pretty much the same thing as MetaMask actually. And then once you're logged in, you connected with your wallets, you can use your Gala on Gala chain to buy this or whatever token you want to buy on Gala Pump. You just enter the amount here, click buy when it comes out, and it'll buy the token from the, I think, 10 mil supply that is created on this website. I think 10 mil of each token is created. And it'll show all the buys and sells here and whatnot. I don't think this button works. Yeah, the holder distribution button doesn't work. So if you wanted to sell it later on, like more of the tokens got bought and then the price went up and you wanted to sell it, you'd go here, but you have to pay an unbonding fee, which is why nobody sells on Gala Pump. It is not really, like if you're buying tokens on Gala Pump, whether it be TSP or anything, it does not make sense to sell or trade until the token graduates. I've said this before and I hope all of you understand. So yes, the price would continue to go up as more people buy. And then if you wanted to sell, the time it would make sense to is after the token graduates. But of course, the intention is for people to hold the token if they want to have full access to the planner, you know, while I keep working on other stuff for it. So yes, if you sell on the Gala Pump site, there is an unbonding fee, which some people would still make money depending on when they bought and whatnot, so they probably don't care. But for most people, I would think it doesn't make sense. That's the way I see it. But I'm happy to see that we're almost at like 50% here. I am like, it's for sure going to graduate. It's just gonna take some time, and it's been like, what, a week? It's been like 5 days. It hasn't even been a week, I'm pretty sure. It's been almost a week. So 1 week for like 50%, that's pretty good. Even if it takes like another 2 weeks to meet the goal. And you know, it'll probably go by fast though. I know Well, Gala also did spotlight the token on their X account, and they might do something else, which I probably don't know if I can mention that here. But, you know, some free marketing, that's cool. Well, I just don't know any of these other tokens to really talk about them. But yeah, like I said, most of the tokens on this site are just like shit coins just for fun. Like the site, you can kind of treat it as like a Kickstarter sort of thing. If somebody really wanted to, they could kickstart a project on here. Of course, they probably have no credibility. I mean, they can link a website that can explain everything, but it's doable. It just seems very difficult. I know a couple of tokens have already graduated on here. The first one was a token benefactor made, and I think the intention was to donate money to Snoop Dogg's youth league or something like that. I don't really know. Oh. I do know there was at least some of the tokens that graduated, but what happened, I think, is that most people bought the initial supply and then sold it, because like those tokens, like they're just for fun. They don't really have any use case. There really isn't like a reason to hold them, from my understanding. But hey, you know, there's been some tokens that have been insanely good because of that. Like, was there ever really a reason to hold Dodge token or SHIB or some of those weird meme coins that did remarkably well? I don't think so, but they still did well anyway, so it's always a possibility. Now, of course, I still need to, like, it would be good if there was a good reason to burn the TSP token, as that would obviously be helpful. So yes, things I will consider, but I can't really comment on right now. So I think that's the somewhat broken up explanation on how you would use pump.gala.com site, how you would buy tokens, and the utility for the TSP token at the moment. Of course, if anybody still has any more questions about that or anything else, feel free to let me know. I do want to check the production monitor here now that it's been running for like 15 minutes, and it should be a decent test. So the glue is good now. That's the good honeycomb rate. That's what I expected. The cotton yarn's close enough. It'll balance itself out. I can see it's working itself out now. That'll balance itself out too. It'll just take hours, but I can see it. It's getting there. The golden gravel's always overproduced. I guess I am using all the lumber. Or no, like you can kind of tell the lumber rate's going up a little bit. It'll take hours to overproduce lumber, but it should be on the way there. So 35 sculptures per hour, that's fine. You can see Philosopher's Stone's at 38 per hour. So yeah, eventually this should hit the 37 or 38 sculptures per hour. All the numbers seem correct for now. Like, I don't see any obvious issues here. So 228 cement bag, that should be 114 concrete, which should be 38 sculptures per hour. Still haven't sold any. I do see O-Towns on there. Good lead rate there. Perriman also sold a batch. Or, yeah, that's a batch with the dragon. That's right. Alright, so I'm almost there too. Top 10 for sure if I can stay online. That's the thing. I don't think there's a shot at top 5 even if I stay online, unless like one of the top players just loses out on 24 hours or something. I don't think that would happen though. But yeah, as long as he can stay online, then top 10. If not, then probably just top 25. Mafia says, how are you, Dub? Hello, Mafia. I haven't seen you in a while. Mafia says, I was away a long time. I didn't play. I'm way behind now. How long has it been? Has it been months? It feels like it's been months. Well, Mafia, what I can tell you is that there's some people that haven't played since 2022 and they just started playing weeks ago. And they're going at it, you know? So, doesn't matter if you stop playing for a couple months. I guess you could still play. Yeah, like 6 months. I see. Now for this competition, probably a lot of stuff that you don't know how to do. But well, next week we'll all be on the same page. We probably won't know how to do next week. We'll see. If it's true, if it's supposedly the turkey meta, we'll see. Since that was the leak. Also says no globe at the moment. Yeah, me too. No globes. Hey, maybe they did fix it, guys. Wow, good job. Just kidding. Obviously, a couple of you have gotten disconnects. And to the nice people out there, you know, especially the Dub Guild members that are going to be checking the leaderboard every once in a while, and you guys notice that there's a Dub Guild member that's not gaining stars, and you kind of want to just ping that member and be like, hey dude, you're not getting any stars, maybe check your town. It's been maybe like half an hour or an hour now. You know, appreciate that. You know, if it's either you're reminding me or literally anyone else in the Dub Guild, yeah, well, I'm sure they appreciate that. It's very nice. Animation Dad? Well, I'm done. Keep getting gloves. Yeah, I completely understand that. It is discouraging. I think I hear somebody say that every week, though. It was a good start for me, though. The wages build cost on Townstar Planner are a little different than my Townstar Playbook Planner. Not sure why. I assume it's some buildings that are off. Your trophies are not selling? Trophies? Oh, you mean the sculptures? Or did you literally mean trophies? Keep in mind that I do use the dragon, so I sell 25 items at a time. Depending on the situation, I could always make gas near the end of the competition and sell a batch of 10. I probably won't do that, but yeah, you never know. If it's like an extra 500 Gala, I'll give it a shot. So it's like a couple extra bucks. Sculptures, yeah. Dragon is still amazing to have. It's so much cheaper now than it used to be, that's for sure. Almost sold the first batch. Martin, I'm a secret Dove fan, maybe that's it? Wait, what? Oh, Martin earlier said I still have Dub after my name, can't change the name in leaderboard. I'm a fan? Oh, yeah. No, you can keep it that way, that's completely fine. Yeah, the leaderboard names are based on your Gala account names. See, we got a couple people repping the Dub Guild. See, even the first place dude right here, the Cookie Monster, is doing it. Appreciate that, Ota. No, I may not have the dub letter at the end of my name, but it's included in my name. It's at the beginning of my name. $37 per hour already. Good to see that. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me mess with the planner for a second. Yeah. My prediction for the planner this time is not that good. It says I don't have enough beekeepers. And I am running less beekeepers than I was on the concrete competition. But like this seems to work. Like sometimes I still go to sleep. But I mean, I guess it just doesn't really know. You gotta pick up different items, so it's a little tricky. Alright, I am selling my first batch of sculptures. And that should put me back in top 10. Just need the rank to update now. Oh, there we go. Say, XG, where are you at? Or is XG not doing this one? Maybe not.
You got the sparkle. You got the sparkle in your eyes.
Homeboy says, okay, we're screwed. Got my first globe. Not screwed yet, homeboy. You get screwed once you stop looking at the game or at your computer, and then you get globe. Then you're screwed. Okay? Could be while you're asleep, while you're at work. while you're out grocery shopping or whatever. Oh. I remember it happens to me when I, like, literally half an hour or an hour after I decide to go to sleep is when the game just disconnects. That's the best time it likes to disconnect. Interesting how lumber is just barely overproducing. Like, it will eventually fill up mostly with lumber. Did I set red oak to auto sell? I think I did, right? But that has to be auto sold. Oh, I didn't. Look at that. Okay, I forgot to put red oak on auto sell. I just remembered. Yeah, red oak has to be auto sold. If you're storing it, you don't actually have to store red oak wood if you have well, lumber storage, I guess, because the logger will deliver it directly to the arts and decor shop. But in my case, I'm using the fundamental storage, which, to be honest, I don't have to. I could have just used the lumber storage and then placed the graveyards over here. I have space. But, you know, that's just the way I ended up doing it, so whatever. It's the way it works. Not gonna change that. Alright, well, I don't really need to wait on anything else. I will show the planner again. Actually, I haven't showed it yet. Huh. I will show the planner, talk a little bit about the feature I'm working on, which either I'll push the updates in either today or tomorrow, like I said, we'll see. So there's gonna be this thing called build diagnostics. This is a full access feature. And it's just going to give you these messages that can either alert you if something's off or something might be off, or there's something that you could possibly do to improve the build. Maybe you still have to use your own head, right, to think about it. So this is my sculpture build. I have 2 nourish pens that aren't actually crafting wool. Like, their only purpose is to provide the feed and the water to the brilliant sheep pens. So I just have these set to off, so whenever I check the build diagnostics, it tells me 2 nourish pens are placed, but they don't have a craft selected. Same thing with the Tesla coil and haunted porch, because I have those off. If I were to set it to make wool, well, it wouldn't actually make the wool because I'm not making feed. So I'm missing the feed. So if I check the build diagnostics, it's gonna tell me wool failed because I don't have enough feed. So it's an error with my build. And if I take off the pot of gold, Now I don't have any gold ore for my forge or my philosopher's stone, which as you can see my sculpture prediction's now 0 because of that. Build diagnostics will say production failed for philosopher's stone and gold due to lack of gold ore, so there's another error with the build. So the idea is this feature would potentially answer some people's questions about why is my sculpture rate 0 on the prediction or something like that, because I do get asked that pretty often, especially with people that aren't used to using the production prediction feature. So that should hopefully answer some of those questions, even when I can't figure it out just by looking at the picture. Sometimes I have to actually like look at someone's build. Somebody did find a bug. There was like 3 bugs that will get fixed. Somebody found a bug with honey storage. It was not only storing honey, but it was also storing honeycomb and wax. It's just little code issues with the planner, but that'll get fixed once I push the updates and some other stuff. So there's always like little bugs like that we've, thanks to the help of you guys, we fix those little things as we come across them. Now the other thing about the build diagnostics are these green messages. So assuming you put your Gala chain wallet on here so I can read what NFTs you have, it's going to check that, and if you have an NFT that might possibly help you with the build you're designing, it's going to recommend that to you. So I own an epic coppersmith. It's not placed. Placing it would help my forge, my rare green forge. I know that, but in this case I don't care about that. I own an epic fruits greenhouse. Placing it would help my tractor because it has the tractor movement speed. Yeah, I know that. I don't care about that. Besides, I let somebody else borrow it anyways. I own the mistletoe arch. Placing it would help my oak tree farm. Red oak tree farm in this case. Yes, but I don't care. That's why I don't have it placed. Epic arcane earrings would help my green forge. Yeah, but I don't care. The rate's good. And I own Sparky. But yeah, once again, I don't care about the Sparky utility for this scenario. I'm already making enough wool. But that's the recommendations. I mean, if I take off the crystal reindeer and the tunnel of love, well, then I'll have an error because I don't have enough bamboo shoots, right? Production failed for eco paper due to lack of bamboo shoots because I'm not making any. Red oak is missing passive water. Stationary shops are missing bamboo shoots. Oh yeah, I guess they all are. Yeah. This and this is basically the same error, but the reason this shows up is because I have one tunnel of love placed down. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, my NFT stationary shops are also missing bamboo shoots. And now recommendations, you own crystal reindeer, it's not placed. And the tunnel of love doesn't actually show up here, probably should. I have to keep working on this feature, like I said, so this will be like the first version, which I think should be okay. So I'm gonna need some people to just mess with it, and as time goes on, I'll keep working on that. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Even though the planner is supposedly done, it's always nice to have a little bit of cool stuff like that added to it. Somebody recommended I put a delete building button on the details panel, so that'll be a thing. Sounds pretty easy. There may have been something else and I just can't remember it right now. Yeah, that's probably it. So that'll be coming soon. Oh, so a good question would be if they well, if after today they establish that offline mode's not actually the issue for the disconnects, and they put out an update tomorrow that adds back the offline mode, but obviously everybody gets disconnected because, you know, they push out an update, would that be worth it? That's the question, guys. Do you want there to be an update? Presumably tomorrow. I don't think they would do it today. Presumably tomorrow, an update that would add back offline mode. Would people be okay with that? Just keep in mind that they would probably do the update during the morning or afternoon United States time, right? Like, you know, that time zone. I forget, Pacific, I think? Yeah, Pacific time zone. Somewhere around there. So like those of you who wake up at like, is it like 3 a.m., right? 3 a.m. for the competition? That might screw you over more than some other people. It just depends on everyone's schedule. I mean, I guess I would be for it. If they want to add back the offline mode tomorrow. But I kind of don't think they will. I think they'll just leave the entire competition running without offline mode. Yeah, Old Town wants that for sure. I don't know. I don't think they'll actually do it, but I would be okay with that. So Tui says, no, I don't like they turn it off, but mess with the competition is worse. Yeah, that's the thing. See, they turn it back on, they gotta disconnect everyone for the maintenance. And they might give us a heads up, but keep in mind that the heads up is usually maybe 30 minutes or an hour. Usually. I guess if they would have announced it like in a couple hours that they'll add back the offline mode tomorrow, then cool. But like I said, I don't actually think they'll add back the offline mode. Not until the competition ends, I mean. They won't add it during the competition is my guess. So don't rely on that too much. Martin says tomorrow back from work, trading and on with ice build. I'm not gonna run computer all night for that. Yeah, I would imagine for some people it's not worth it. Citizen 30 minutes to an hour after it happened. Yeah, it could be. That's happened before too. Herb says I don't mind, I'll probably be offline because of the globe anyways. I could, yeah. Oh, and for those of you who aren't on the Gala Games or my Discord, and you don't have the Town Star rule in either of our Discords, you're probably gonna miss out on the pings, the notifications for those type of announcements. So yeah, it would be a really good idea. Either join my Discord, join Gala Games Discord, you know, but just to stay up to date with the announcements from the Town Star team. The tweet says only if they set fast forward automatically for every town. In this case, it would work. That would be a very good idea. I just don't know if they have the capability to even do that. They probably do. Yeah, that would be... I think everybody would be okay with that, obviously. But like, if that's the case, why not just have it on all the time? Well, I understand why you wouldn't want to have it on all the time, like in the beginning. You know, it probably should default to being on. Then somebody can turn it off if they want to, but yeah, it probably should default to just being on. Well, I'm ready now. Let it run for the next 70 hours. Oh, yeah. Well, you're not going to be looking at the screen for 70 hours, obviously. Who would do such a thing? Probably a cool idea would be to leave like the screen shared on Discord. Yeah, like if I share my screen on Discord, then somebody could probably let me know. Hey guys, watch my screen for like 70 hours. But nah. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Martin says, why do they now suddenly want to fix the game and leaderboard and fast forward when they said before not seeing too much work and NFT are more important? I think you're just mad at the Townstar team, Martin. They never, I don't think they ever said that. They've been trying to fix some of those things for the past couple weeks at least. No, you don't need to volunteer to stare at my town for 70 hours. There's no need for that. Globe incoming. Yeah, probably once I leave the room and eat my lunch. 72-hour live stream. That'd be crazy. Most of the time you guys probably be looking at the chair or something though. Martin says, I'm not mad, I trust when they say, so now they change words, and I'm like, why? I just want to trust what people say while I know most people lie as normal. That's what he said would be like the rocket launch. Was there a rocket launch where you guys just looked at the rocket for a couple hours before it launched, or what? I don't know. I don't really look at rocket launch videos. The only person I know that would probably launch a rocket is Elon Musk, right? Like, what am I missing? Clip says, got to go, waiting for Cash Rush, praying for the globe not to appear. Yes, best of luck to you, Cliff. Yeah, maybe XG skipped this one because of the not being offline thing. That makes sense. So I mean, I know O-Town, Pyramid, and Zebor have me beat for sure. I'm surprised Raw hasn't sold a batch of Sculpture yet. We're almost 2 hours in. Considering how well he did with the paper bag competition, well, not the paper bag, the concrete competition, I'd assume he'd still be able to do very good on this one. It was My Town. That was Zebor. He disconnected and now it shows My Town. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, but that's Zebor. Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave this running, guys. It's, so you know, I usually say I'm gonna go eat lunch, then I'll put it on an offline mode. Obviously, I can't do that. So I'll leave this running as long as I can. And we'll see what happens, right? Good luck to me, good luck to all of you. That's the thing that's definitely gonna screw some people over. We just don't know who it'll screw over yet, but it'll screw over some people. All depends on the timing. This is it's gonna take a lot of luck. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I will leave you all here. Best of luck continuing to build your build. If you haven't finished it already, 2 hours in, I'm sure a few people finished, but a few people just got their cash rush going, so that's good too. But yeah, as usual, I'll be on Discord if you need anything. Appreciate you all being here. I will see you all later. Bye bye.